It's C-Doc again.
Yes, there are days and there are days. And then there's Tuesday, and it's time for another episode of It's C-Doc again. What's up, party people and the place to be? I am your host, C-Doc, and I never do this alone. Oh no, I have an amazing cast of cohorts that help me get through the evening on your Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right where we are right now. First up is she got her start in classic rap radio, our lady from the heyday of K-Day, ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Jenny.
What's up? What's up? What's up? There are days and then there are days, and today would be one of them.
Man, I tell you, it was nonstop for me, and
me too.
Yeah, it was nonstop for me. I don't know if we want to get into the particulars, but
probably not, because I know we don't want to get into them here.
Oh man, sure. I tell you. Yes. So, yeah. So there you go.
But otherwise, how are you?
I'm good. I'm okay. I'm getting ready for a. I'll hint at it. I'm getting ready, and it's nothing. This is a standard routine thing, but I'm getting ready for a procedure on Friday, where I have to, Thursday I'm not going to be able to eat anything, so I'm trying to gear up for that. Yeah. So not fun at all. But yeah, got to do it. Mm-hmm. Got to do these things. So how about yourself?
Things are thinging. I don't know what else to say.
That's all you got to say.
I'm about this close to going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh man. Well, now I know at least what to get you for Christmas. So,
right.
Yeah.
A giant spoon and some milk.
There you go. Right on, sister. Also joining us tonight, our man from New Jerusalem. He is the co-creator of a great podcast in its own right, People's Distinctive Travels. Ladies and gentlemen, Ultra Mag 7.
Yeah, that guy.
I feel like I gotta bring some levity here. I gotta, make the show do something.
Please don't do this anymore, though.
Want to do the WAP?
Oh yeah, please do the WAP. I love the WAP. I'm a big fan of the Steve Martin.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Stezo.
Yeah, rest in peace, Stezo.
Speaking of the podcast, we just dropped a new episode today featuring It's C-Doc Again alum, Prince Power of Power Rule, and the Leftovers NYC. So
yeah,
it's the biannual.
Yes.
Episode.
I'm going to tell Fresh you said that.
Tell him, get his ass moving on this stuff.
I'm going to make a clip of this and send it to Fresh.
Yeah. You guys got episodes in the can. You got to get them out.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. But your podcast is, if for those of you that haven't heard it, go check it out. It's fantastic. It's deep dive, but it's also not just, there's production value with your podcast, and that stuff takes time. So I get it.
Yes. And Fresh does an excellent job.
He does.
Yes.
He does.
Yes.
Shout out to Overlord of Fresh.
Yep. Overlord of Fresh.
Yes. Also joining us this evening is the man behind Hip Hop Gods Radio, the president of Rap Station, coming from the Northwest Side, ladies and gentlemen, Flatline.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Face to face. A couple of silver spoons.
Oh man, don't get me started.
Hype Styles in the house.
Wow, we're intergalactic legends.
Yeah. Oh wow! Hype Styles always up on it, man. He's always up on
Where
it.
no hip hop has gone before. Wow.
Getting space age, living Astro.
Ruh-roh.
Huh? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Living Astro.
Yep.
Living Astro. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, Flatline, how are things?
Oh, things are fine. Things are fine.
Is there a new episode of Hip Hop Gods Radio tonight?
You're damn right there is. Yeah.
And what could we expect to hear on Hip Hop Guys Radio?
Well, I actually banged it out earlier this afternoon, but it's mostly a tribute to DJ Mark, the 45 King. With
Yes.
tracks that he produced and remixed. But there are a couple new joints from Daz Dillinger. Some guy named Black Silver. I don't know. Have you heard of him? And another group called Stetsasonic. Remixed by C. Doc.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, him?
Yeah. Anyway, it's a good show. It was fun to put together.
I bet that's dope.
It is dope.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, great remix.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was fun, and it was put together very quickly.
Speaking of in memory of Mark the 45 King.
Yes.
Got the nails done.
Oh, nail game on point.
I went and did the nails again.
That's dope. That's
Great.
Yeah. He was a big admirer of your nails.
He was an admirer of my nails. Yes, he was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So okay. Oh, and so it's CDOC again is now co-sponsored by.
Wow.
Co-sponsored by Hackensack Brewery.
Hackensack Brewery. There you
Put
go.
it that close.
Yeah. So the other week we had the Awesome 2 on.
Yep.
And they did a beer collaboration with Hackensack Brewing, and my buddy Mike Jones, he started Hackensack Brewing, and shout out to him and the good people there. But if you're ever in New York City, if you're in North Jersey, if you're in the Pennsylvania area around there, or if you're just a beer enthusiast, definitely hit them up. This beer is called Auga, and it's made specifically for the Awesome 2. It's a collaboration with them. And actually, we have the 50th anniversary hip hop can. So there's another can, but we have this is like a special 50th year anniversary can because they actually made it last year because it was their 40th year in hip on radio last year. So
okay, word.
Shout out to Hackensack Brewery. Shout out to Special K and Teddy Ted, and shout out to hip hop.
Hell yeah.
The EMR. Okay, back to the lab. What up? What up?
Yeah.
My cans are apparently arriving tomorrow in the mail.
Excellent.
Excellent. So you can do the commercial next week.
I can. Yeah.
And shout out to Christopher Reeve Superman for saving Hackensack from the nuclear blast and Superman.
Right.
Movie.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, but I don't know if the blast was fully saved because in Jersey City there was what was the movie? Damn it, the Toxic Avenger. So maybe
Oh yeah,
just from like Jersey City or something.
I think they just remade that too.
Yeah.
Remade it?
Yes.
Yeah, right. There's a new one, right?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not yet. I don't
Why?
think.
Because everything old is new again.
Yeah.
I got to do something with that. Thinking about that. I got to do something with that.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Yep.
Uh-oh.
So this is
Oh boy.
this is one of those shows where our guest hasn't arrived yet. So yeah.
Well,
So yeah.
what did you say? Let's talk. Well, let's talk about DJ Mark, the 45 King.
Let's
talk about
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, at least he told me he hated being called DJ Mark, the 45 King. So it was either 45 King or Mark.
No. Really?
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
believe so.
Huh.
Well, I always say DJ Mark, but I figure a lot of people know him as the 45 King. So it's like you
Right.
kind of want to put the whole thing to capture it all. But I usually call him like DJ Mark.
Right. Yeah. DJ
Yeah.
Mark. But yes, 45 King. Yeah.
Right.
That unfortunately we lost last week.
Yeah.
And I do want to say that I never met him in person,
Mm-hmm.
but I thanks to me working with Chill Rob G, we reached out to Mark, and because we wanted to have his vocals on one of the songs on Chill Rob's album, and so I said, hey, can you ask Mark to just say some stuff on the record? And Rob said, yeah, I can do that. And then the next time I heard from Rob, he's like, yeah, Mark wants to talk to you. And I'm like, he wants to talk to me? I'm like, wait, why? He's like, just tell him what you want, and then explain it to him, and then go from there. Okay. So I get a call from 45 King, and I think he was a little wary at first, like, what the hell, man? Like, what do you want me to do? And so I was like, just say it's this. And he goes, text it to me, and I'll say it. Okay. So I just came up with some stuff for him to say. Blah blah blah. Sent it to him, and he went and recorded it, said most of it, then sent it back, and I put it on the record, and it worked great. And he goes, does that work? I'm like, yeah, cool. And then I'm not sure if we had talked much after that. I think I sent him the song, and he was like, and then he hit me up, and he's like, yeah, it's okay. He goes, I would have did the drums different. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to remix it? And he's like, yeah.
Right.
He's like, no, but he goes, I think he said something like, he goes, nowadays, he goes, I only do work if Jay or Eminem call. I'm like, oh, okay, I get that.
Yeah.
You got that, Mark. That's cool. So, so I talked to him like that. And then Rob sent him the album, and there's a song on Rob's album called Bang. And it was a really interesting song for Chill Rob. I didn't expect it when he sent me the vocals, but Rob and the way he gets down. But anyway, it was a beat that I had made years ago, and I just didn't I didn't know what to do with it. And so I had sent it to Rob because I thought, what, Rob could do anything on this and it'll work. And so I was particularly proud of the way that I chopped the samples on that song. And I'll never forget this. I'm coming out of Walmart, and I'm driving home, and Mark calls me, and he goes, Joe, man. I'm like, what's up? And he goes, Joe, that song Bang? I'm like, yeah. He goes, yo. And he was so excited about that song. And he's like, the way you chop. He goes, no, yeah, well, I'm just gonna, it was hilarious. He's like, he goes, yo, man, the way you chop that, I am riding your dick so hard right now. I'm like,
alrighty then.
Yeah, so I'm just like, and then he goes, and then he goes, hey, wait, your kids aren't in the car, are they? I'm like, no. He goes, okay, good. He made sure to mention that after the fact. But yeah, my mind totally blown. That one of my production heroes.
Yeah.
Because the whole reason I wanted to work with Chill Rob in the first place was because of the work he and Mark did on Ride the Rhythm. Which is one of my all-time favorite rap albums.
Yeah.
And you I know you got it. Where is it, Ultra? And so, there we go. And so, for him, I think I won his respect a little, with that song. And and there were numerous FaceTime calls after that where he would just call me and say, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, no, nothing. And he'd just play me beats he was working on. And I was like, it was nuts, And
that's
he was
cool.
he was sampling. He was like, I'm just sampling whatever I want. Like he'd pull stuff off of TV. He'd sample commercials. He'd sample jingles. He was just, I'm like, do you have your records anywhere? He's like, nah, I got rid of all that shit. And he's like, he goes, I got everything on the computer now. He goes, I just pull it off of YouTube or whatever. I'm like, he goes, I pull it off of TV. And he was always making beats. And so he called me up and just chit chat about life and whatever he had going on. But then he just played me beats. And so,
wow.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so sad, is because he was still very, very active.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know?
Yep.
That's.
I mean, even up to the, I think the last stuff he released were those the 2 albums he did with K-Def, the beat albums, right?
Yeah, I could get up and grab him if you want.
Yeah, you should.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah.
C-Doc. I mean, Flatline.
Not to mention, just a super, super nice guy.
Oh man, yes, and you notice that everybody that's been posting about his passing has said that. Like what?
Yeah.
You can't. There's nothing you can say about him other than he was just a super nice guy.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
That is dope.
Props, Flatline. Props.
Yep.
Oh.
Woo.
Was that? Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh.
I thought that was a Paul's Boutique tape.
Man.
Right? That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Just the one thing that sticks in my head, aside from the fingernails, but when he was on the show was so chuckified saying he wanted to buy one of his hoodies, and he's like, well, I got a bunch of them in the closet I've been wearing. I can send you one of those.
That was dope. That was it. That was the other thing. I wanted this hat.
Yeah.
I said, Mark, do you have any hats left? I want a 45 King hat. I said, I'll wear it on the show. He was like, I don't know, whatever. And I'm like, he's like, yeah. He goes, I'll send you one. I'm like, no, I'll buy it. You know, I'll buy the hat. He's like, no, I'll send it to you. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna argue, but I would really like to pay for it, right? And he's like, don't worry about it. But then he hits me up and he's like, okay, I need your shipping address and stuff. And for some other thing, he goes, you actually have to, I need you to buy the hat. I was like, okay, that's fine. I wanted to do that in the first place.
Yeah.
He goes, buy the hat. And so it could print the shipping label and all that stuff through whatever system he had set up. So the post office would come and pick it up. I said, that's fine, Mark. I will buy the hat. It's not a problem. So I sent the PayPal through or whatever, bought the hat. And he sent me a video, which I've been meaning to post, or I'm thinking about posting. I think I will post it. But he sent me a video of all this stuff, and he sent me a box of the 45s, his 45 records, a laminate, lollipops for the kids. He had 45 King lollipops. Yeah.
This guy has 45 King lollipops.
45 King lollipops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it, the backstage pass thing.
Man.
The hat.
Yeah.
And then I get a notice. He goes, it's in the mail. It's on the way. He goes, they must like you. They don't usually pick it up right away. And they picked your package up right away. I'm like, okay. And I get a notice a couple days later. He refunded the money. I'm like,
oh, jeez.
I hit him up. I'm like, Mark, I told you I'd buy the hat. He's like, no, don't worry about it. Oh, and he sent me T-shirts.
Man.
Like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, just super, super, super nice guy.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know how I learned to rhyme? It was off of 45 King beat tapes, instrumental tapes.
Word.
My homeboy Nice rhymed. I didn't rhyme. So he was like, I'm starting this rap group and you need to rhyme with me. And I'm like, okay. So, I it's trying to catch the beat or whatever. He's like, yo, we're just going to use these 45 King beat tapes. So we had the thing, Master of the Game. But it's gotten stolen now. I wish I could pull it out. But we used to just run those and just freestyle. I learned how to rhyme freestyling to those beats.
Wow.
So, yeah. And, being from Jersey, he was it. He was the guy. Flavor Unit.
Yeah.
Latifah, Chill Rob G, Lakim Shabazz, like all those Apache, Lati,
Yep.
Marky Fresh, all that stuff, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Double J.
Double that. A lot of them, you figure Apache's gone, Double J's gone.
Yep.
Mark is gone.
Yep.
I feel like there's somebody else, but I don't know.
I think you're right. I think there is somebody else. But yeah,
man. Yeah.
Yep.
He was I mean, I know he's originally from the Bronx, but when you really think about when he really got his chops, it was in Jersey. So like, we all, when we heard like 45 King, it was like extra special because like, yo, that's Jersey, so yeah.
And then it was all you find out all the other stuff the earlier stuff that he, given Eric B and Rakim joints, he evidently gave Kane Set It Off.
Yeah.
That's what Kane said. I had heard that with a rumor that he had done that, but yeah. When Kane posted up about it or whatever, he thanked him for Set It Off. So,
right.
Yeah. Knackwurst in the house.
Knackwurst.
Yeah.
Knackwurst. What's up? How many different ways can we say his name?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. What was the do you remember, was that the first time you became aware of him as a producer, Ultra? Was the instrumental albums?
Oh no, I think probably producer wise, this cut's got flavor, but by him and Lati. But if I ever got those Red Alert tapes, he would do like the like Cool DJ Red Alert, 45 King, specials. So you'd hear those things, and he'd be playing like beats, and he was always had like a promo or something on there, on Red Alert. So
there's Ghostface Killer, Diamond D, King Gordy, sorry, don't forget, Bismarcky, who else? The list is just retarded long.
I'm trying to figure out where she's going with this.
Fat Lip, Dime, Paula Perry, Big Scoob, Eminem.
Artists he worked with?
Craig Mack, Common Sense, Peanut Butter Wolf, Jay-Z, Queen Latifah. Yeah, we knew that. CNC Music Factory, Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, PMD, Apache, Def Jeff, MC Light. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't Sleep, Def Jeff.
Oh, wow.
MC Light, Lisa Stansfield, Madonna.
Yeah, he did that.
Maestro Fresh West.
Beat.
Lakim Shabazz, Eric B and Rakim, Digital Underground, Marky Fresh, X-Clan, Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
King's Son. Lord Alabaski.
Lord Alabaski.
Yeah.
Chill Rob G, Gangstar, Too Nice, Double J.
Too Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Cold Facts Remix, 1989.
Wow. I haven't heard that. I got to look for that one. Too Nice I've enjoyed. Two could play the game. It was on the
Who's making love
Yeah,
to your
to your-
old lady? Oh, that was my jam.
That's the joint. Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
The list is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then the discography is ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he did so many of those Tough City like beat albums.
Oh,
That's what I'm looking at right now. There's all kinds of Breakapalooza.
Yep.
Um,
Yellow Album.
the one with Louis, he got all types of stuff.
Did he do a
Oh,
remix on that?
Yeah.
the Fame
shit.
90.
Fame 90,
right?
Queen Latifah.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Fame
I
90.
didn't realize that was him.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Wow.
the 900 number EP, Tough City.
Oh yeah, I got it. I got
Tough
that.
City. When a Wise Man Speaks, Catching a Tude, Rocking with Tony H. Tough City, Red, Black, and Green. Tough City. King is Here with Marky Fresh. Master of the Game. Tough City. 45 King presents
Wow.
the original Flavor Unit.
Mhm.
Tough City. Rhythmical Madness with DJ Louie. Tough City.
Yeah.
45 Kingdom, Tough City.
That
Straight
one
Out of
too.
the Crate, volumes 1 through 5.
Yeah, man. Woo,
Sheesh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice.
Yes.
Yep.
Zigga Ziggin ZZ, Tough City, Real Tough Jazz, Grooves for a Quiet Storm. This is all just Tough City stuff.
Oh
folks.
man, he was
Champagne,
knocking it out.
Breakapalooza Volume 1 and 2. He
Knocking
did
it out.
Put the Funk Out There for Rockefeller.
Yeah, I was trying to find that record. I don't think it was never released. I
It
guess
was
it was
1999.
promos. Yeah. Can't find that one.
CLR
You know what?
Records, Beats Don't Fail Me Now. This is crazy.
Yeah.
You saw that one that I put up, Lati Rocks the Bells, that song I did the video for?
I love that song.
Gensu Dean inboxed me. He's like, yo, what's this? Was this ever out on record? Blah, blah, blah. So I took a screenshot. I don't have the record, but I took a screenshot of what the record looks like. But I said, it's probably missed because they spelled Lati's name wrong. They spell it Lati instead of Latee. And so he thanked me and then he gave me a follow. So shout out to Gensu Dean.
Nice. Oh yeah, I love that. That's such a dope record.
Oh, I think some of my favorite records are the ones he does with Lati. So obviously, this cut's got flavor. But Lati Rocks the Bells. But there's what's the other one? Oh, damn it! Why did this happen to me? I forgot. Oh, brainstorming. There's a song,
yeah.
Because we were on tour with Princess Superstar, and we were in London, and me and my homeboy Alex, the DJ, we walked into this club, and I'm listening to this song, and I'm like, this is jamming, and I know Lati's voice. I'm like, oh, that's Lati. What? I never heard this before. And then when I got back to the States, I searched for the record, but I was like, yo, this is banging. I love that song.
That's the flip side of Lati Rocks the Bells, right?
I don't know. I think there was an EP. There was a full EP, like it's a full record Mark put out that he produced a bunch of tracks. They might have put it later on, but I think there was a full like EP that came out. It's like 7 songs.
You're right.
I think it's called the Brainstorm EP or something.
That is correct. Yes.
You know what's
he's got
crazy?
so many records.
I just read that entire list, and then I realized it says selected production credit. So we're not even telling you all of them. We're just going to tell you the ones that.
Yep.
We're selected.
So many.
Just a massive body of work.
Yep.
It's insane. I mean, there's so much to discover.
Yeah.
And Public Enemy is on here on this list.
I think it was a it was
Bring
like a
the
bootleg,
Noise.
some bootleg thing, I think. Yeah.
Various artist remixes.
Yeah.
You know what? I think the first time I heard Gangstar was songs that this is prior to, I mean, I saw Premier put it up, but that's how I was introduced to Gangstar. Like Premier wasn't in the group. I mean,
Right.
but it was I think Bust a Move Boy and Moving On. I think he did Bust a Move Boy. I think
He did.
Mark did that. But I heard that was the first Gangstar song I heard because Lady B used to play that all the time. And then I heard Moving On, later.
He did.
But,
Moving On, Bust a Move, To Be a Champion, Gusto, Knowledge.
Yeah. Knowledge is such a 45 King beat. Holy shit.
Yeah, he did all of those.
Yeah, it's got that wah-wah guitar. Oh, God. Yeah. That is such that wah-wah guitar, that's like a signature thing from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sound.
What about you, Flatline? What was the first stuff that made you wear joints?
I don't know. I just remember. I can remember seeing his name everywhere. So if you saw his name, you would immediately buy it.
Right.
I can't recall like what the first album or single would have been. Like maybe Queen Latifah.
I'm thinking that's.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what it was because I do remember. I remember when I got No More Mr. Nice Guy, I saw his name on it and I had already known it. And then Chill Rob, I got Chill Rob's album late. I got it after it'd been out a while, and I saw his name. I was like, "Oh, 45 King, this is gonna be dope."
Yeah,
so, there you go.
Look at this fucking guy.
He's cursing. I gotta curse it. I gotta curse it.
What the fucking guy?
Yeah, it's this fucking guy.
Okay, it would have had to have been All Hail the Queen, 89.
Yeah.
Hold it up again. Hold it up again, Ultramag. I don't think I've ever in real life seen that on cassette.
Really?
No?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh. Let me tell you about how when I bought this,
I think mine
because I saw the video for what is the song? Manifest.
No, yeah.
And then you get home and you listen to this. That's a remix to video.
Right.
So I'm like, what the hell is this slow beat? What's this? I was pissed.
Yeah.
The video was wow. I didn't remember the video being the remix.
Oh yeah, because
I haven't seen the video in 30 years, bro. So
yeah, because it had the I think it's that James Brown sample. We're not sample shit.
Yeah. Statute of limitations.
That James Black sample.
It's the Jungle Brothers sample.
Yeah.
Crocker.
Yeah, Crocker.
But that the video version was different than the one on the album. Like later releases, they might have. I think they added it to it, but the initial out the box is like flat version.
Yeah. That's the version of the cassette I have, wherever the hell it is.
Yeah.
And I've got two different CD pressings of that has all kinds of extra stuff.
Because I've seen ones where they have the Positivity remix and all the different like remixes that they had for the album. They put them all on. Yeah, they put them all on
both running.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And now I gotta check what the differences are.
Who's on your shirt? Flatline.
Body count.
So.
Yeah. There it is.
Anyway, can't see it. It's too small.
So yes. Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the Positivity. I always thought that was weird that they put the Positivity and Manifest remixes right in the middle.
Right in the middle, yeah. Yep. So strange. Yeah.
So this was the 92 re-release.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I have this one. There was a J-Core re-release from 2001.
No, really.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this has all that stuff plus here's the proof, the lesson, and dedication.
Ah,
Huh.
dope.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have that one digitally
Okay.
because I tried to compile all that early Gangstar stuff up.
Yeah. So, but they never. But there was some of those other early singles I don't think ever showed up on CD anywhere.
Do you know that there was two Gangstar groups? There was like Gangstar, then there was like Gangstar Posse.
No.
Two separate groups.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Who
like
is the
Gangstar Posse. I heard one of the songs, but it wasn't Guru or Damo Deesky or DJ 1-2 and I'm like, nah, I'm you can have that. Gangstar and Gangstar Posse. Like what? And I don't even think it wasn't even Suge. Like it,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I recall.
I kind of remember that. I probably did the same thing. I looked at it, I was like, what the hell?
Because when he used to say Gangstar Posse, I just thought he meant his boys, but he was talking about somebody totally different.
Was it?
I mean, they were probably boys, but what'd you say?
Was it spelled the same with the 2 R's?
I think it was. Or I don't know if it's 1 or 2. I don't remember, but I think I got one of the songs somewhere, but it wasn't that good. So I'm like, all right, it wasn't Guru.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So.
Yep. That says it all. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
Guru.
Wasn't Guru.
Yep. Yeah. So, I was going to say something about. Yeah, I think Latifah was the first stuff, and then from there it was any time I saw his name anywhere. It was,
Yeah.
had-
I
had-
think
yeah.
I think Latifah was. I don't see much earlier than that.
Lakim Shabazz's album came out 88.
Yeah.
And that was a full length.
Lati 87.
Yeah, the singles. Yep.
Yeah.
And those Gangstar singles, 87.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like so early, they were so ahead of their time.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What
we say? No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say.
No, you go.
From like Chill Rob, from Ride the Rhythm, like just the I'm not gonna call him out, but the sample selection that he had. It was just kind of like. What the hell?
Wait a second. Funky Beats 84 came out in 1984.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
And it was all him. 900 number EP was in 1987.
The original?
Just Beats 45 King 1987.
Man.
84.
This one?
No, I've never heard that. How's that? Class A felony.
So this is an album that I saw digging for years, and I went past it. Well,
Right.
It has 45 King production on it. He does like 3 or 4 tracks. And the Hip Hop Collector, who selects the song of the week on Hip Hop Gods Radio, he selected a song from this album. I was like, this is fucking dope. And so I got it off Discogs, and I'm like, man. So that's one to check out for sure.
Word.
Yep.
Class A felony.
Class A felony.
I remember seeing it, but yeah, it was just one of those things like, okay.
Yep.
It's a rap record, but I didn't do any research on it.
It's a rap record.
Oh, so many rap records.
So many.
So many rap records.
I'm surrounded by them.
Yeah, you are. You and your rap tapes.
You really are.
You and your rap tapes. Man.
You were talking about the beats, but I think when I heard "Let the Words Flow,"
Yeah,
because I knew the Police song, and when I heard that, I'm like, yo, this is sick, and I'm like, dude, this is. And they used to play that on the radio all the. And obviously, we know what happened with the power and all that type of stuff.
right.
But I'm like, yo, that beat was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the, from the, damn it, I'm not gonna sample snitch. I swear. Even though I'm sure everybody knows what they are. But,
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody knows the Police.
It's all right. It's all right. That was the song I was thinking of was the Police joint. From that to Ride the Rhythm.
Oh.
Yeah,
man. It's like,
that's what I played on my show for my Joe Rob G selection.
Ride the Rhythm.
Yeah, that joint is nuts. Just the way it just comes in and just smashes you over the head again. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It is.
What's happening? What is he
doing? Somebody represented Jersey, so I gotta show my
Chilltown in the house.
Chilltown JC.
Yep. Hell yeah!
Thank you, Rod from Spit. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
He does. Yeah.
But I think he really, like, on this album and Latifah's album, the production was because the stuff that he did on the Lakim Shabazz album sounded more like his beat tape CDs. Like it was it's like he took from that, but he snapped on these two albums. He snapped.
Yeah. And I like all that stuff. Lakim's.
Oh no, I love that Lakim Shabazz album. Yeah. But I'm just, it's a different sound than what he was doing there.
Yep. And those beats are so dope that Rob might rhyme for a verse or two verses, but the beat's going to keep rolling on. They just let that shit ride out for another minute and a half.
Right.
It's just like, wow. Okay.
And Rob's so dope.
Oh yeah.
Rob's so dope.
We have a
What's happening?
we have a little we have a viewing party going on over there.
Yeah. Interested in what's going on. Yeah.
Or not.
45 King fan. Oh.
Right. She is.
Oh well. Can't come. That's right. Can't come with stale beat. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah.
He will be missed.
He will definitely be missed. He will definitely be missed.
I was thinking, this is just another thing. It was so crazy. So, talking about Princess Superstar, when she was working on her album, I remember her telling me, for her song Bad Babysitter, the song that we talked last week with High and Mighty.
Yeah.
Because they produced the song and rapped on it, and that was her big hit. But I remember her when she called me up and she was like, yo, I'm going to have the 45 King in the video. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he's going to do a remix for the Bad Babysitter, but he's like, you know how you're saying about him. He's like, yeah, I'll do the remix, but I got to be in the video. Like, he's like, I got to be in the video. She was like, yeah. So if you ever see that Princess Superstar Bad Babysitter video, he's dancing in the shower. So he's like in the shower, just dance. He like sneaks in the house, then he's dancing in the shower. So he's the boyfriend dancing in the shower.
Wow. He was in a movie. I guess some guy he knew or whatever made some movie and asked him to be in it. He's sitting at a bar and I think it's one of those time loop movies. Where the same shit keeps happening over, and the guy ends up at the bar, and then so it's kind of like a horror time loop movie or something like that. And Mark's there, Mark's there at the bar. He's like, "Yeah, I'm in the scene of the bar." And he like sent me a clip of the scene. I'm like, "Oh wow, there you are." He's like, "Yeah." He's like,
I was just having a weird conversation about somebody appearing in somebody else's video last night. We were talking about Janet Jackson and two of the Booyah tribe are in her That's the Way Love Goes video.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
What's his name? Gangsta Rid and I forget his name. But both of them are in. Yeah.
But that's the way love goes. God, I haven't seen that video in
along with Jennifer Lopez and various and sundry other people.
Yeah.
When she said Gangsta Rid, you know what I thought? The first thing I go to, you guys got to know.
I don't know.
Come on. I know.
Oh, shit.
That's why I started like Cypress Hill. The minute she said Gangsta Rid, blah, blah, it's a tribe thing. That's the first thing I'm thinking. When she said that, that's why I started laughing. That's the like little words just trigger this hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
Like Gangsta Rid. That's the first thing that went in my head. That's why I started laughing.
Cobra.
Ghetto Boys popped into my head, but I knew that wasn't right.
No.
Cobra was in Cobra and Gangsta Rid. And then Sugar Pop, who was a street dancer, Samoan also. It plays her boyfriend or something in the movie. In the video.
Nice. Yeah, man, we all have that the trigger thing. Of course,
Oh. It happens all the time. You say one thing, and I'm like, I'm talking back to people in rhymes.
Yep. Like anytime Jennifer mentions Smooth B's partner,
Oh, Lord. Yeah, exactly. Very nice.
Or when she brings up R-rated Rugged Man.
Right.
Yeah, that's triggers, man. That's triggers.
Yeah, yours is slightly more annoying.
Me?
Than Greg. Nice, Greg. Yours is a little more, just a little more annoying.
I'll take that.
Probably because you either I bring up R.A. the Rugged Man and a whole hell of a lot, or
he's hanging on the wall. And he came to Philly last week, and I didn't go, and I think Eon was there. I think Eon brought it up.
That's the show?
Eon brought it up on the show, but I didn't go.
And you didn't go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you go see Jazz Soon?
No, I didn't do nothing, man.
Oh wow! Because I saw he had posted up that he was, I wonder if that was Philly, and I meant to ask you.
It was Cool Keep 2 weeks, and
that's right. Yep, coming to Lawrenceville.
You know what? And I even had my Analog Brothers CD.
Yeah, I was ready for it too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Pulled out Matthew. Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe you.
Yep, I got that back. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to Matthew in forever.
Sorry, Jennifer.
I don't believe you. No love and spit slam, Bill.
Oh, love it.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks. Oh man.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, hey, this is what our third no show. Yeah.
Third.
Out of 104 episodes, that's pretty good.
That's not shabby.
Yeah. It's not
And
Not
and
shabby.
we've usually been able to throw somebody else up there, but
yeah, exactly.
whatever. We're getting tired.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
jinx
all
us.
right.
None of
All
our
right.
none of our go-tos are
Don't
All
jinx
right.
over
us.
there.
Yeah.
Don't jinx us.
And I was gonna see if Knack wanted to come on. Knack, where's you want to come on the show? Talk. What was the segment we were doing with Knack? Albums that had different clean versions.
Right.
Yeah, they had different clean mixes.
So what do you have to say about the beer? Or
Yeah,
is
how's
that
the
not
beer?
what you were just drinking?
How's the beer?
Not you.
Oh, me?
She
Oh,
does.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not drinking the beer. I'm drinking ginger ale.
Oh, he ain't drinking that beer.
Whatever.
Mara said she's gonna try it.
Yeah.
Knackworth says he's making dinner.
Oh, all right. Making dinner, yo. That's what's up.
Making dinner, yo. Making dinner, yo.
Street date for tech specialists.
Oh yeah. Well, I would like to know myself.
We have one?
I don't know.
Or is that a question? Is that a question?
Yeah, it
Bo?
was a question. It was a question.
Oh.
It was a question.
We
From
had
who?
a mastering issue. Had to go back to the drawing board, so I'm just waiting on the revised master.
Oh. I'm waiting on it.
Yep. But we do have well, yeah, I guess we could talk about what we got out now. Yeah, new Stetsasonic single just dropped.
Handled. Mhm.
Handled with backed with Notes of Impression featuring Rusty Jux. That's out now. What was the? Well, let me pull up my list. Let's take a gander, shall we, of what we've got going on at the Spit Slam record label group. Oh yeah, I guess I could run the promo too. Well, yeah, we'll do that. Why not?
Sure.
As well as being brought to you by Hackensack Brewing Company, It's C-Doc Again is also brought to you by the Spit Slam record label group. The Spit Slam record label group, a Chuck D situation. Catch us on your favorite streaming platform, on Bandcamp, or visit our official web store at spitslamrecords.com. All releases are available digitally or on CD, with select titles available on vinyl and cassette. The Spit Slam record label group. Throwback to the future sound. Okay, so yes, brought to you by Spit Slam. And this week, or last Friday, we released the new single by Stetsasonic, Handled. The week before that was a new beat CD by DJ M-Rock called Found Footage. And just in time for Halloween, it's all kinds of spooky, horror, weird B-movie sci-fi stuff. So related beats, creepy beats for your Halloween. It's dope. And then before that, we had the new maxi single from Black Medine, Syrah 26, featuring Cam, West Coast legend.
Went to go grab it. It's in my car.
Ah, okay. And
because that shit sounds incredible. That shit sounds incredible in
the
there.
Black Medine.
Yeah.
It's dope because not only does it have the new joint with Cam, it also has a DJ Too Tough remix of Slave of Allah featuring Freeway, a DJ M-Rock remix of Baraka,
which is amazing.
Yeah, which is amazing, featuring Akil the MC from Jurassic 5.
J5.
And a Gambit remix of Locked in Time, which
also
is
very dope.
Yes. So that's out. This Friday, we're going to have a new maxi single from Chrome. And it is a star-studded affair. Spit Slam on SoundCloud? No, I don't think we are, but we're everywhere else. Go check us out everywhere else. What was I going to say? Yes. So a new Chrome maxi single as he's toiling away at his Spit Slam debut album. But the one coming out this weekend is Legacy, and the song features Daddy-O, Cool Kim on the hook, Chill Rob G, and Aaron Peanut Wills on the bass, I believe, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Yes, bass guitar and keyboards. A joint called Come Together Now, featuring Speech and my crew, The Impossibles, and CM and myself. And then he reached back in the archives and found the first time we had ever collaborated, it had never been released. He had done a remix of Circle of Lies, which was a song from my group, The Impossibles, featuring Chuck D from 2004. And there's the OG mix, and then there's also a new mix that he did featuring Caesar Soto of Ministry. It's very hardcore.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of dope.
Fuck, that's great.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
Kind
Ministry.
of dope.
Yeah.
Kind of dope. So, yep. And then there's another mix of Come Together Now, and if you get the CD maxi single, there's a bonus track featuring Chase Infinite and Planet Asia. And there's also on his Bandcamp, he's also going to have a cassette maxi single available as well, which I have to pick up myself. So that's coming out Friday. So keep an ear out for that, and it'll be on all the streaming platforms as well. And I'll probably be playing Legacy on the Spit Slam Jam of the Week on Friday. So, in fact, yes, I will be. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's coming up, and then we got some some more stuff coming in the next couple of weeks before we end out the year. So
yeah,
busy Spit Slam time, but good stuff coming out. So yeah, so that's that. Yeah, that's that. That's that. Yeah. So all right.
Well, this was fascinating. We should do this more often.
Right? Blue of the 40 count. Wow. What the hell was that?
Oh, wow. It's so pretty.
That's dope.
It's so pretty.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, it's amazing. That's from 2016.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. I gotta find it.
Came out the same year as this joint.
Okay. Yo, man, Redef was doing it.
Yeah. Really just high quality stuff.
Yeah, Redef was doing it.
Yep.
They had it going on. So, yes, indeed. So, yeah. Nick, back to your original point. Hopefully soon with tech specialists. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear. Yeah. I'm trying to think. What else? What else to talk about? Goings on. Anything?
I'm not even gonna bring up what I was gonna say earlier.
Okay.
Because that's a soapbox moment that none of us want to hear.
Whoa.
All right.
Sexy Red. Have you heard?
No,
what's happening?
I don't know. Lipstick? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Lip gloss, I believe.
I don't know who that is.
She apparently, this young lady apparently has been doing interviews and is along the lines of Ice Spice blah 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 blah.
Oh, so she's a rapper.
Uh-huh.
She thinks that she is.
I like how he said that.
She says she is. Oh,
She's
okay.
a rapper.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
my
she
guess.
says she's a rapper. Okay, I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and
All right. All right, Jennifer.
I don't even. She's put out these. She's got this new entrepreneurial spirit, and she's putting out these. Lip glosses that are. Let's talk about the surf MCs.
Let's not do that. We're not going to do that.
Why
not? Why not?
Anyway, the flavors and colors are one of them is referred to as sex on my period.
Jeweler TV, they're prints. They're limited edition prints. They're signed and numbered, and yeah, they're.
One of them is referred to as gonorrhea.
Okay, this is a family show, Jennifer.
She should not. But what is this doing?
Yeah, you can't say that goddamn shit on my fucking show.
Whoa! See, Flatline, see what you started?
Let's make it a little more colorful. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
It was
It's
just what is happening?
Hype Style
Thank
says
you.
it's too off the rails.
Thank you. Why is anybody giving her any airtime? I don't understand.
The good thing is that she'll most likely be making some sort of noise now, apparently, and will be gone in 6 months. Like these artists tend to kind of make their little mark and then they're gone.
Yeah, usually that's what it is.
Yeah.
Davey wants to know what kind
of. Some of them they get worse. They get worse.
I'm going to choke.
They get absolutely worse.
There's no value in it.
None.
No.
None.
Shock value.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. Somebody was on Instagram and they said, if anybody's giving her any attention, unfriend me, please, because this is so. What is it doing to? And I hate this phrase too, but the culture.
Yeah.
What is it doing?
But is it? I mean, but
that's
is it
where
even
we
for
are.
that? It just sounds like she's just trying to make a buck.
Y'all gonna get me started. I'm
all for the entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, but
I don't know about gonorrhea lip gloss, but I'm not sure why anybody would want to put that on their lips.
Some of the other ones were even worse, and why would you want to put that on your lip?
Right, exactly.
That's just gross.
Yeah.
It is absolutely.
I got so much to say.
Hype Style says you can't repeat the first lines of her most known song. It's too off the rails. Little Kim would blush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. What were you gonna say, Ultra? Go ahead.
No, it's I'll be worse than Jennifer. I'll be on the soapbox. I don't want to turn into that guy.
All right, I gotcha. It's all good.
It's all.
Yeah, no, obviously.
There's icy blue. There's You know, and then no sooner did I see that, but then I saw a thing from Andre 3000 that said there's just no imagination anymore. Everybody's just out to.
All right.
Well, and,
Soapbox.
Go ahead, Ultramag. We're ready.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if
Here's the thing that I think about. When we were younger, prime, whatever, there was so many different types of. There was De La Soul, Public Enemy, NWA, MC Light, everything, and that was the top of the crop. Now the top of the crop, for lack of a better term, is mostly crap, because you have don't forget, you have your Kendricks. People don't like maybe Drake, but you have your Drake, your J. Cole. You have that type of stuff. But there's a lot of this stuff that, like Jennifer's saying. But I feel like there's a renaissance now, and all these people who didn't put out records for all this time, because hip hop was so young, and we didn't think that you could rap past 40 because somebody told you you couldn't, and you listened to them.
right.
And nobody's telling nobody over in rock to not play a guitar at 60, 70, 80, but for some reason we believe it, and we, put that out there. But I think
to interject real quick, the Rolling Stones just put out a new album.
I was just about to say.
Right. So
and it's good.
So
that's what I heard,
Yeah.
So, but we believe that this is it's so funny to me. People say, oh, hip hop's a young people's game, right? So, Nas's lyrics were so great when he was 17, 18, 19, 20. Wouldn't you want to hear a Nas? I mean, obviously we do. We hear it now. But wouldn't you want to hear a Nas who's gone through all this type of stuff, and now he's an adult, and he's telling you once he's seen the world?
Yeah.
That's what I don't get about, everybody. Because I listen to people, I talk to these people, and they're like, nobody wants to hear the old rapper. I'm like, so we're going to listen to these young people that say, some young people that say this crazy stuff. When we were in a different generation where younger people, a special ed or somebody was saying something poignant, or, something we could get into, something creative. Anyway, I just feel like there's a time for people to put out music, do it, be heard, and all the other noise that's to the side, don't even pay it any mind. It'll go away.
Yeah.
I'm
going to step down from my soapbox.
No, that's well done. Well said, sir. I would just like to add, I'm kind of hoping that, they were come out recently that hip hop is not selling like it used to. And, the major labels are turning to other forms of music. Great. I love that.
Yeah.
Let's get it back.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
And when the funny thing is, when I read that and people post that all on social media, I'm like, you're not understanding what this is. It's now the time to go back. If they want to divulge from it, leave it alone. Take it back. Put out all the type of stuff that you want. And then when it comes back up again, then they're going to be, oh, well, we need to get back into this. Because, I'm not trying. All the stuff that's going on in the world, whether it's, what we had with the virus, what's going on now, we used to rap about that stuff. Yeah. Nobody's rapping about that stuff.
Yep.
Like
Chuck didn't call it Black CNN for nothing.
Right. Where's the social commentary? That's why I'm waiting for a certain album to come out. See because I listened to that and I'm like, this is what I want to hear. Yeah. This is what I want to hear. So
yeah. It's still there. It's still there, and it's kind of
stepping off soapbox again.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It's kind of you know, it's a great time. It's a great time. I would like it to not be in the spotlight so much anymore. So that maybe we can, I don't know, just get back to it. Get back to
We'll lose the people that are the Klingons. We'll lose those, and the people who really want to do it for
Yes.
for fun and the love. Okay, go ahead. Leave us alone. We're good over here.
Not to mention, really, that I don't even honestly. I've never considered if you're doing commercial stuff for the radio, stuff that is made specifically for the radio, you're a pop star.
Right.
You might be rapping, or you might be doing rap, but you're a pop star.
Mm-hmm.
You know, call it what it is.
Yeah.
You know, you're not making a rap record to make a rap record. You're trying to make a pop record. And that's a big difference, because they're country artists that do it. That make, you know, they're making pop country records. Okay, well, you're a pop star. Yeah. And that's a big difference. But people don't want to. People just lump it all together and say, "Oh, rap's terrible now." Like, well, no, it's not. I've heard some really good records lately.
Oh, can I get back on my soapbox again?
Yes, please.
Please do.
Listen, this is what hip hop fans are: the best and the worst at the same time.
They suck.
And and the part that I hate about it is everybody says that, like, hip hop sucks and all this, but it's all these people not in our age range that got all their music from the radio.
Yeah.
And now the radio doesn't give them the information. But I tell you, you have a radio in your hand 24 hours a day, and you can find out what's new, what you like, and all these groups that you think haven't dropped an album since 1999 that have dropped 10 of them, but you haven't cared to listen.
Right.
You know, everything's right here, but you're waiting for someone to spoon feed you. Stop using that phone for just texting, C-Doc.
Wow.
I'm on one. He knows what I'm talking about. But use it for information.
Use it for information. Yes. Yes. Yes, Jeweler TV. Yes. Hip hop is for everybody. So everybody is not for hip hop. That is very true.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that.
One of the newer cats. Knack, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wow. Okay.
What did he say? He's naming all these obscure hip hop groups, and I love it.
I love it. Real quick about Icy Blue. Wasn't she supposed to be like a phenomenal freestyler? Isn't that how she got her start?
Oh.
Okay. Anybody knows where Icy Blue is? Tell her we'd love to have her on the show. Right. Yeah, somebody that's down with ultramagnetic MCs. One of the newer cats they claim is part of the group, all up in social media with a MAGA hat. I don't know. No, Icy Blue was horseshit.
Wow.
No, maybe her album was, but I think her claim to fame was that she was like she was a dope freestyler, I think.
A rich white girl that got signed in the earlier mid-90s.
Yeah, she only did one album.
Y'all remember the I'm shut up.
Yeah. Okay. She was a good freestyler. Okay. Yeah.
Was she?
Shot. But anyway, yeah. I don't have the Icy Blue album. I remember always seeing it and thinking, "Who the hell is this?" So. Yeah.
Nah, I didn't. I wasn't picking that up.
So anyway, it's a great time. I think it could be a great time. You know,
build and destroy. Perfect time.
Yep, exactly. So I'm saying no way she was a good freestyler. Okay. All right.
Could be.
Mac, do you have the Icy Blue album? Is that why you brought it up? I know Mbrock always brings up the Surf MCs, but
Yo, they used to have the Surf MCs on. I swear they used to be on Yo MTV Raps early on.
they might have. Yeah.
Did you guys skateboard?
Not really. I had a
Oh, wow,
skateboard
but yeah.
and I busted my ass pretty good, and so I quit.
All right.
You remember Skate Master Tate?
No.
Rest in peace. You don't remember Skate Master Tate?
No. Where was he from?
Oh, Jennifer's place of residence. Somewhere in Southern California. Yeah.
There you
Rest
go.
in peace. I think he passed away years ago.
Skate
You
Master.
know who passed away? You wouldn't even know. The woman's name was Dusty Street. She was
What?
She was DJ. She was on K-Rock forever and ever and ever.
Oh wow. Oh.
But before that, she was somewhere else. But she was like one of the first female DJs.
my
on your personalities.
rest in peace, Dusty Street, and also rest in peace. I hate to fucking say it, but my friend just texted me.
Don't do this, C-Doc. Don't do this.
Rest in peace, Richard Roundtree.
Oh, Chef.
Yeah,
No.
that's what he said.
Now I got to do a Chef video. Damn it.
You gotta do a Shaft video. Yep. Fuck,
Oh.
man.
What I was going to say, Jennifer, I knew that when you said that is because when we did the episode with you for the podcast, when you started bringing up all those radio people and showing me, I started looking at all that stuff. And I was like, how do I know that name? Yeah.
Yeah, her call line was always fly low and avoid the radar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I watched like a documentary on K-Rock, and that's how I know it. Yeah.
Everybody, Richard Blade, who was also on K-Rock, he posted that she died, and he posted that she was the one who trained him on the board at K-Rock.
Mm.
And everybody who was commenting, everybody was saying, fly low and avoid the radar, Dusty.
Wow.
She'd been around forever.
Wow.
I can hear her voice. Like, that's how
Ingrained.
I can hear her voice.
Wow.
Yeah.
She had a very
Richard
kind of
Roundtree.
somebody described it as velvety, but I don't remember that. I remember it being kind of gravelly and a little bit Joan Jettish. Like she'd seen some things.
I guess we're not gonna get Icy Blue on the show.
There's a Richard Roundtree sample on that album.
Wow.
What was I think there's one on Icy Blue with intent to distribute meth. Okay.
What?
Well, and then we're not going to go looking for DJ Envy to be on the show either, right?
Oh, what's up? Hey, what's up with that? I hadn't heard. Can somebody fill me in? What's going on with that? Because I missed that.
Envy's partner, whoever he is, listen, I guess that the feds or somebody bum rushed iHeartRadio and took all of his computers and whatever.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because the guy, the business partner, whoever he is,
Yo, Magwas, are you cooking or what? Is this a comedy show?
Right? Whoever the partner was, it is in trouble for like taking a lot of money, and they're trying to figure out if Envy was the recipient of any of that money.
Oh,
Gotcha.
It's like a real estate. There you go, real estate fraud.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess the Breakfast Club is over.
Yeah, somebody posted him the other day. Like, yeah, I got all these rent checks. You know, it's about building generational wealth and stuff. He was like, I was like, whoa, what's going on? And the caption was like, yeah, the feds are gonna have a field day with DJ Envy. And I was like, oh wait, what's happening here? I hadn't heard.
They're already having a field day. I'm apparently
sure.
They walked into iHeart and took everything they could find.
Wow. Whoops.
Wow.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, there's Chuck D. Yeah, exactly.
Ponzi scheme.
Yeah. Can't get around the good old Ponzi scheme.
Mm.
No
He's
good.
in a little bit of trouble, I think.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Sounds like it.
Mm-hmm.
He blew it. Capiche? Rest in peace, Richard Roundtree, man.
Yeah. Now I gotta go to work. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Yeah. 81 years young.
Mm.
Man.
Damn. I'll be thinking up songs all night. Damn it. That's how my mind works.
I was gonna say
Backhurst is on a roll tonight.
he is. I was gonna say I think there's a White Zombie song that has him at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
Roundtree saying, "Yeah, I just said up yours, baby." Yeah, yeah, because I think I used it too for something for Lowdown or something.
Huh.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
Well, it's been real pleasure. It's been real it's been fun.
Yep, it's been real.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Richard Roundtree. Rest in peace, 45 King.
Yep.
yeah, man. Woo.
Hope Black Silver's all right wherever he is.
I hope he's okay too.
Yep.
Yeah. Silver Synth.
Yep.
Silver Synth. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Man.
Keith Korg, Ice Oscillator.
Yeah.
Rex
Fire
Roller.
Mobile. It's just bananas.
Yeah. Yep. Bananas.
Yep.
So,
Maybe he thought 9 o'clock West Coast.
yeah, it could be. Hey, by the way,
Where's everybody?
And what the Betsons.
by the way, next week, since Halloween falls on a Tuesday, next week Halloween falls on a Tuesday. It doesn't rhyme.
It also falls.
Yeah.
But we know what you're saying.
The Ghetto Boys. Okay.
So we won't be here.
We'll
be
here.
here Wednesday.
We're going to be here Wednesday. So there'll be a back-to-back double feature show on Channel Zero next week. So we'll be on at 9 o'clock. And then you can stick around and watch Behind the Bars with JD at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Chuck is saying I'll be there. Where is he? Where are you going to be, Chuck?
On the show next week?
Oh, here he comes.
On the show right now?
Or on the show right now.
Yeah, we're on the show right now. He must be in the car. Can't quite see him. Yeah, he's in the car.
Yep.
You're in the car.
I know I have feedback from watching the show and listening to the show, so I don't know if I'm coming out I'm computed. But I'm going to call you guys in 5 minutes. Hold on, and I'll give my final comments on Richard Roundtree and Mark the 45 Kid.
Okay.
Just a couple of things, so bear with me. I'm in transit, 5 minutes away.
We'll be here.
We'll be here. I guess the show's not over yet.
Guess not.
All right. So Chuck G has stuff to say.
So much for that.
Yeah. But anyway, next week we'll be here Wednesday night instead of Tuesday.
Yes.
And yeah, we're going to be talking to I'm trying to find my list.
Julia.
Oh yes, we'll be talking to author Julia Beverly. That's right. So yeah, and I want to make sure I get the. Wait, I got it. I want to make sure I got, or I did have it. Where'd it go? Too much stuff. We'll be talking to author Julia Beverly, who wrote Pimp C's biography, Sweet Jones, Pimp C's True Life Story, and also published Jay Prince's 2018 memoir, The Art and Science of Respect.
Wow.
Yes. So, yeah. So remember, next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at, hey, Red Venom in the house. Yeah, join us next week. And, yeah. And I'm not sure who JD's going to have on.
Next week, I don't know. Tomorrow is yeah. Tomorrow, really prepared for this.
Yes.
There's 2 people on tomorrow. I don't remember their names.
Yes. Exactly.
Mhm.
I'm guessing it's not Yomo and Malky.
It is not, but I wish it was.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me too.
That's how I met Soulbuck.
Yomo and Malky?
We made like a joke, like we were talking like hip hop.
Yeah.
And like, because he had on like a duck down shirt, and I'm looking at him like we used to work together. I'm like, this guy don't know no hip hop stuff, and we had like a contest, and like I brought up like Yomo and Malky, and then he was like, "Oh, if you know who that is, then okay, you're cool." And that's how me and Soulbuck became friends. It's like it's a pissing contest.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. Tim
No, it's
Sanchez and Don
Arby's.
Dub on tomorrow's
There you go.
episode of JD Behind the Bars. So
Okay.
check that out at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or what is that? 7:30 PST.
Yes.
Correct.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and what was I gonna say? Oh, did you guys see the trailer for the DJ Muggs film?
Oh yeah. I got the vinyl on pre-order.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
My Soul Assassins CD shipped finally.
So did mine.
Yes. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
But you still haven't got it.
Never got it.
Yeah.
No.
I was wondering if you would get it before me because you're closer, but
Right. And did you see the Soul Assassins 45 adapter?
no.
Oh, it's fucking dope. I ordered it. I couldn't order it fast enough.
Oh,
it's got
wow.
The SA
Yeah.
that sits and spins. It looks incredible.
That's fucking
Sits
sweet.
and spins.
Sits and spins.
Sits and spins.
Good.
Sits and
Wait,
spins.
so
Pause.
Remember sit and spin? Sit and spin?
come on now. Come on now.
That thing used to make you dizzy.
Oh my God, yes. You eat a bunch of food at grandma's
So
house,
did-
get on the sit and spin and get sick.
So
Yeah.
did putting your forehead on a baseball bat and running around in circles.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. Also true.
Yeah, so
I don't think that we had sit
Yeah.
and spin.
Look at that.
yeah, that's the
Wow.
45 King adapter.
Wow.
Yep.
Doc, I'm sending you the Soul Assassins one right now.
Okay, yeah.
Because man, it's you'll see it here.
Okay. What?
Look at this! Look at this fucking thing.
Oh, that's fucking dope, man.
It's fucking dope.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
There
fucking
you
dope.
go.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's $15 a quality product right there.
Oh, I gotta order
Wow.
one.
Yeah,
The Soul Assassins logo.
It's a 45. It's a 45 spindle for your turntable.
yeah,
But the logo sits up.
yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's gotta fly.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
what Jenny leaves when I come in.
Yeah.
yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Wow. No, I just wanted to give my my salute, Mark the 45 King, and
Yeah.
wow, like I don't recall having too many conversations with Mark. It's just mutual respect of shaking. He was a quiet dude, super quiet dude.
He said that the Set It Off for Kane, the beat he submitted as a PE remix.
Really?
That's what he said.
Back in the day?
Back in the day. Had to have been like Rebel or Bring the Noise or something.
Oh, so that was back. He submitted. Well, he ain't submitted to me.
Right.
He probably submitted like Chung King Studios.
Yeah,
Who would you submit it to? I mean, you have to like tackle Hank or like you have to,
Right.
the amount of things that just never made it to me.
Yeah. Right.
It's like when I had the publicenemy.com email. I mean, imagine and that was gone for like 3 years after being like my email for like 8 years. It's like,
Yeah.
one would only guess how much was lost in it. Matter of fact, a lot of missing emails from you, Flatline, right?
right. Yeah,
About that, man.
yeah.
And then we got new fuckery, and new fuckery is this, courtesy of your favorite computer company.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
I know exactly what you're gonna pull up. Yep.
Yeah, USB.
I get a new phone, right? No longer this Lightning.
Yeah.
Hey, Jenny.
I heard. I didn't leave because you came.
I thought I passed gas or something. Passing digital gas. Look, this is no good. Now it's like this. This is the USB 2.0 or whatever, but yo, man, I get the new phone. It's just always something, man, with this Apple thing. And I can't tell you what a PC works like. I can't tell you what an Android is, although my brother Eric swears dies by it. But I mean, yeah, so to deal with that, this crap.
Which iPhone is it now?
I think 15.
Okay.
15.
I'm always 3 or 4 behind, so.
I just got the 14.
Oh, okay. I'm still on the 12.
Because the
quit at
15 they
4.
said 14 15 they said keeps breaking.
Yeah.
Chuck.
I know.
I learned at 4.
You say well, you're 4.
I learned at 4 and went Android and have been happy ever since.
I think I still have my 4.
You like brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still got this is with the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I quit. That's when I quit.
Wow, the fat. Yeah, the fat thing. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
What's even more crazy is that he just pulled it out of a drawer somewhere.
Right.
Don't worry.
Check this one.
I'm not like Ultramag.
Yeah. Headphone jack.
On the top, yeah.
I was looking at some kind of look at this.
Wow.
These were built like tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
But this is Steve Jobs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And it sits on my desk. Then I got something over there. I think that's a 10 or a 9 or whatever. But the one I'm using right here is something that will remain on the desk now. And I carry my 215s with me.
The hell is that?
Wow.
That's my 4. It doesn't power up anymore, but I still have it.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is why we call these podcasts.
Yeah, right. I
Right.
still have my nano in the corner.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why. That's why it's
Wow.
called a podcast.
Everybody seemed to forget, or they never knew. Oh, yo. Do you know why they call it podcast? And people are like, because of the iPod.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one somewhere. I'm not sure where it is.
Yeah.
It's around here somewhere. The iPod.
I think the iPad is a beautiful instrument. I don't use it. I use it on the planes. I rarely open up my laptop on the planes, and now I'm experiencing, and it's something that my boss Flatline is right there to hear this. I'm experiencing the melodies of my laptop, not on its last, but it's just GarageBand is just turned into crap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
rough.
I gotta figure that one out, because and I'm looking at like 5 or 6 laptops and old tanks from another war.
Right. Yeah.
Mr. Chuck, Richard Roundtree.
Yeah, I got to go into my files because I think we were in Memphis, me, Ice, Kyle, Ice, Jason, and that was a week that we first ran into Miss Mavis and Miss Yvonne Staples, and we were going to work on the beginning of telling Auntie Mavis that we have a song for her, and Kyle wrote it for her.
Yeah.
Which later on came in to be the parts was "Give We the Pride."
Yep.
When Kyle found it on the hard drive, and the brothers from it knocked out the remix. I just have a brain
Divided Souls, remixed by Divided Souls.
Divided Souls, right?
Yep.
Had done it, and like I said, it was not that I forgot their name. It's just like one of those, because I was thinking about like, okay, Richard Roundtree, but he was there that weekend, so I have a picture of Kyle, Jason, and Richard Roundtree. So
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so dope.
Kyle. But what was it? 81? Was it what did they say he passed away from?
I'm not. I had heard he had cancer for a while, so I don't know if it was because of that.
Yeah, that will do it.
Yeah,
that certainly will do it. Which brings us up like cancer, like last week.
Yeah, pancreatic cancer.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a quick and tough one.
Yeah.
Brings up last week, the City of Hope gala, which gave Leo Cohen the award. So I think I remember saying it. That's, I had to just tell the truth. It's like I'm speaking at a time where he was management of Rush, hence Public Enemy was underneath the umbrella, and we had, it wasn't utopian. We had great days, and we had, we butted heads. Sometimes we had our obstacles and difficulties, but one thing we shared is the bond of that we had the commitment on making the music of Def Jam be the music of the world. And so we had that shared commitment and obligation. So it was one of those things that when I was approached to do the speech, I knew it would be the optics wouldn't be what they say. The optics wouldn't be a okay with everybody, especially in these times right now. But truth is truth, and being the person I am, I had to acknowledge, at least also for the artists at that particular time in Def Jam from 1990 to 1995, where I was there, that the artists relished the opportunity for me to speak for them.
Mm.
And that's my calling. I ain't gonna be afraid to speak. I'm a union board president, so if anybody has a problem with that, I'm the union board president. I will speak up for the artists at any particular time. And 20 of us performed, from Nice and Smooth to LL Cool J to Public Enemy, me and Flav, to Big Daddy Kane, all that, the Rush Productions, Onyx, Soul Child, T.I. It was different. It was unique, and EPMD. Eric and Paris really, played a heavy part. I mean, Eric and Paris were real heavyweight carriers of that label between 90 and 96, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of the a lot of times people talk about the EPMD sleeping bag days, but the EPMD Def Jam days were transcendental, I thought.
Yep.
They don't get enough credit for what they brought to the table in those years.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Def Jam was kind of in trouble in 1990 with its distributor. There's a lot of things that was happening but didn't click in, and when they made that trade over the Polygram, the West Coast artists came out of that. So always good seeing Warren G. Warren G. single-handedly that summer of '94 fiscally saved that label.
Yeah.
Breathed differently in Polygram. Warren G to me has always been like it's DMC and Warren G. Just nice dudes, nice human beings. So they, and I was talking to a room full of trillionaires. So I was know that, hey, listen, the industry is a construct, but the whole key is that the connection is the artists and their fans, and that's one thing we had in common at that Def Jam period at that time, and that fact that Lior was able to come through and help bail Russell out of whatever hole they both were in. So after that, I said I couldn't tell what the story was with Atlantic or 300 Entertainment, but at that time at Def Jam, I think it was pioneering on the second and third stage. No matter how much I was like, went over in the Polygram system, went over to Mercury and did a deal with a very, kind and what I consider astute individual, honorable, and that's Danny Goldberg, where I did the autobiography of Mr. Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Over there in 1996 at Mercury Polygram.
Yeah.
That was a saving grace. And at the same time, I was still able to hook up the first, I guess, version of Slam Jam's records at Sony, Johnny Ina in 1996. And myself and Gary put out Hyenas in the Desert and Do. And then we wanted to put out Melquan, who also had debuted on Crunch Time on Terminator X's album Superbad.
Yes.
But Slaughter Melquan, he had his own ideas at the particular time, and me at that particular time, okay, listen, if you got your own ideas, do your thing. And unfortunately, he got caught up in the machinery of not being able to deliver the way he would want to in time and the way that they want to. So, yeah, I sort of would be like, okay, if you want to do your thing, then do your thing. and I should have stayed on top of it.
Yeah. You guys, the original Slam Jams put out the Hyenas record and Kyle's Generations album.
Kyle's Generations album came because I had a utopian thought that I was going to build a grassroots international label, and the bureaucracy of corporations slapped me all in the head and said, "Yeah, that's what your utopian dream says, right? There you go, Hyenas."
But I got another gem too.
What? Oh wow!
Oh,
Bonds video.
Fines, yeah.
And I also had a promo mask. And I don't know what I did with it, but it was shiny and like a mirror. It was crazy. But I don't have it anymore. But man, yeah. I love it.
Right, so I gotta go get okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I don't have none of that stuff.
Ultimate sitting there like, yo, y'all got me on this one.
Yeah. Oh, Chuck, they got me. They got me. They definitely got me.
The whole key that I tried to do with Slam Jams at the time is make a grassroots, independent like looking label with a major corporation's distribution, and they were like, it doesn't work that way. There's no, you got signed in the United States, so your funds end at the United States, so you can't go to France on a U.S. budget and expect France to take care of you over in France. I really found out, I was like saying that, Polygram's a worldwide corporation, right? Oh, no, I was like, Sony's a worldwide corporation. We use the system. And I found out I couldn't use the system, so like that. So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That whole experience at Sony tossed me right back into why I wanted to go file sharing at a heavy rate.
Right.
There you go.
Oh, come on, man. You're killing me right now.
And then, of course,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Man, I have that somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, we were Slam Jams was the 21st century record label. We were saying that in the 90s.
Yeah.
Had great ideas, but we could not get past the systems bureaucracy. Why we even doing this? And that's what steered us right into file sharing in the MP3. That in 97, really 98, and really 99. And it got us out of like just the conventions of releasing a record through CD and having that at the end of the story. So
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Can Do, and we released some records or singles on Can Do, the Almost Famous, and a couple of albums. Yeah, so.
Yeah, we've done the
videos. Well, I mean, how many videos you do for Can Do? About 5?
Oh God, yeah, maybe. I think so. Yeah.
Back when videos were a very rare piece of item.
Yep. The last one I did for Kenny was such a it was tough. It came out nice, but it was tough, and I'm just like, okay, dude, I think I'm done. I think that's it. I think I've had enough.
That was Rockstar?
Oh no, it was no, Rockstar was actually easy. Oh God, I don't even remember. It was this night shoot in the rain at some warehouse, and he had doing the horror mask, and we were in one of those shipping containers, and with a light bulb swinging.
He wanted Cecil B. DeMille.
Yes.
For a 10-cent budget.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, yeah, man. It was like, I mean, it was a dope video, but it was we didn't start shooting until 9:00 at night.
Yeah.
And I think we wrapped it like 2 a.m. or something. It was like,
it felt like sandbags, right?
Felt like sandbags. felt like
I
sandbags.
know the rest of y'all like sandbags. That's our code for a project that's over ambitious.
Yes,
With
sandbags.
over ambitious with no money.
Yep.
Sandbags.
Showing up with lights and sandbags.
You might want to give them the sandbag story, Doc.
So there was a guy that Kyle I think Chuck had found, and Kyle was doing his new Slam Jams 2004-5. So he was doing Revolution of the Cool, and he wanted to do. I had already done 2 videos for Kyle, and so Kyle asked me. He said, "Hey, can you do a video for the song People People?" I said, "Yeah, sure, okay." And Chuck had this other guy that was doing a video for the song After Midnight. What were you saying?
Yeah, After Midnight, right?
Yeah. And so I showed up the week after they shot After Midnight. And it was me and like one camera. You know, it was I showed up with my camera, and we were shooting at this little bar out in Long Island, and we were doing a fake live show. They had everything set up, and then we were going to shoot some B-roll and intercut it. But it was this performance, and it was the first time I had gotten the new Panasonic DVX 100, and I'd never used it before. Had no idea what the hell I was doing, and I'm just like hoping for the best. It looked good through the viewfinder, but I asked Kyle. I said, how was the shoot last week? And he's like, yo, man, dude showed up with like 3 cameras and lights and crates and sandbags and you know, did all these like shots and stuff, and I had the girl dancing. And I was just like, I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm like, my video is gonna suck because it's me and one camera. And you know, this dude is gonna blow me out the water. So anyway, I shoot the video, I just do what I do. And he's like, hey, he goes, I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm having a record release party here in New York next week. He said, if there's any way you can get the video done, great. If not, don't worry about it. I said, okay, cool. And he said, you know, because we're going to have a screen at the record release party and we'll show the videos. And dude said he was going to have After Midnight ready for it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So that's a challenge. So I'm like, all right. So I go home. I drive back to Pennsylvania. I cut the video. Video turns out looking great, by the way. So like, I'm not mad at all. The day after we shot it, we're at Chuck's house, and I put on the footage just to check it, and I'm like gobsmacked at how amazing it looks because it doesn't look like video. It was 24 frames, and the color was amazing. And I called Kyle. I'm like, Ice, you gotta see this. And he comes downstairs. He's like, yo, this is what we shot. I'm like, yeah. And then Chuck woke up. He comes in. I'm like, look at this. And he's like, whoa. He's like, what? He's like, what is this? I'm like, this is what we shot yesterday. He's like, oh my God. So I go home. I edit the video together. I'm happy with it. It looks great. I'm like, fuck it. Okay. I drive back out to New York the following week. And I show up at the record release party, and Ice is like, yo, what's up, man? You know, he was surprised. And I'm like, here's the video. He's like, oh, fuck, word. He was all excited. He's like, yeah, we're going to show the videos. And he goes, the other dude's here too. You know, so we're going to show both videos. And so I think they showed People first, right? The one I did first.
Yeah.
They put the DVD up on the big screen. It looks amazing. Everybody's like, yeah, oh, it was fantastic. They put on the After Midnight video, and it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess, man. It was cut. You couldn't tell what the hell was going on.
Yeah,
and
it reminded me of a merry-go-round that you couldn't get off. Coming back to the sandbag. Shots that were made with the sandbags heated. And I was like, damn, man, that's all we got. Dude had cameras, he had trucks, he had people backing up rigs and whatnot, and he had like 2 band loads of sandbags.
Yeah, and so we went back to Chuck's after Kyle performed and the band performed. I shot video of one of the songs, Hip or Nipple. We did like a live performance video of that, and we went back to Chuck's, and we were sitting in the living room, and Kyle sitting there. He just busted his ass performing. And he's like, Doc. He goes, your video, people is incredible, bro. And Chuck's like, yeah. What about? He goes, what about After Midnight? Oh, and the other thing about it was that I always thought was hilarious was the song's called After Midnight, and they shot the video in the daytime. And so it didn't
on a hot ass,
yeah,
frying daytime.
Yeah, it's like the sun is just like everything's so bright, and Chuck's like, is there any way to salvage that? And Ice is like, yo, man. He's like, he goes, Doc, when can you come back out to redo After Midnight? I'm like, we'll find a date. And Chuck's like, can we salvage anything? And Ice is like, no. He goes, that shit was terrible. So
we couldn't use any of that footage nowhere. It was just it was a paradox. All of a sudden, that was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
and all
crazy.
because of the damn sandbags.
It was all because of the
too many sandbags.
Yeah. Too many sandbags.
Somebody's trying really, really hard, and the results are like this.
He was showing up.
Yeah,
man.
He did. I think what happened, because Kyle told me, he goes, we shot all day, and I'm like, why? The song's like 3 minutes long. It's like, what are you shooting all day? And he shot himself into a hole. It's just too much footage.
Ran out of footage.
Yeah, it's just too much. He just, I went in there and got what I could. Like, I'm like, damn, I hope I have enough, and I did. I was cool, but like, yeah, man. And then he had to figure out how to cut all that stuff. It was crazy.
What do you think was the best? Well, I never liked doing videos until CDOC anyway, because
thank you.
What to do, and the best experience I had from once Doc came out to Hawaii and we shot Prophets of Rage. I said we got something here.
Yeah. And we shot some of it up in Detroit too.
Yes.
Yep. That's when I got to meet Shock G. Shock G was at that show. Yeah. And that was so dope, because when you guys went on, he was standing on the side of the stage just watching like the biggest fan. Wow. And it was so dope to see, man. He was just like, he was there the whole time. He was like, for you guys. Yeah. That was
sometimes
dope.
You don't realize, and we put Digital Underground on their first tour. The other night I had a good conversation with our tour promoter at the time from G Street Express. Somebody we got to get on the show too. What do you have, Ultra? What do you have? Digital?
6 packets, Digital Underground.
Don't make me get out of this chair, Ultra Mag.
No, please, sir. Please, sir. No.
We Dow, who used to be who is used to have the #1 promoter for hip hop and tours, and Dal Brooks had a G Street Express along with his partner Carol Kirkendall. They did the Raising Hell tour. They did all the tours back then.
Wow.
And it was something when 1990 came about, and Dal Brooks said, "Hey, man, I think we're gonna get those guys Digital Underground on it," and it was a lifelong experience with being on that tour, and a young Tupac carrying bags.
Yeah,
with Digital Underground.
Future Rhythm on cassette. Yeah. Okay,
nice.
And a young Treacherous. I remember we're in Lafayette, Louisiana, and Latifah comes out to be on the tour, and she said, "Chuck, I want you to meet one of my young proteges, meet Treacherous."
Man.
Wow.
And, I met him, and that was on the 1990 tour. So the 1990 tour, Tretch was carrying bags for Latifah for a few dates, and Tupac was carrying bags for Underground. I think he was sharing rooms with Money B or Fuse, and then also Nzazi, who was a security. So every time you see Pop,
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
wow, there you go.
Holy shit.
What's it, New Style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Well, Latifah wasn't on the show, the 90s show, when I saw you guys at Civic Arena.
No, she wasn't on that, but she did spot dates. And so when she came down to Lafayette, Louisiana, she did some dates. That's what
Yeah.
Tretch, and that's what Tretch and Pop first met in 1990. And then 1991, we toured with Naughty by Nature, but we didn't tour with
Right.
Digital. But
Right.
Digital and Naughty, Tretch wasn't really prominent. He was just with Latifah.
Right.
And so that's where Tretch and Pac hooked up.
Right. But the show at Civic Arena with you guys, Digital, Heavy,
Right, Heavy.
and who opened that show on a spot date was Chill Rob G.
Sure, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one because I lost my jacket. That's the
Yes.
jacket. You see that white Raiders jacket?
Yep.
That's where I lost that one, and I was pissed off. They said, "Oh yeah, they got it." So yeah, I lost my jacket. The Raiders jacket. I had that white jacket. You probably could see footage of it to this day. Matter of fact, I think it's hanging inside one of those rock halls now. Somebody got it back. I got another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Flatline, look what you did. Ultra just left. It's like, screw it.
You sat him down, huh?
I mean,
Damn.
I do what I got to do.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Oh man.
It's a friendly competition.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw something on some short media that it was big up in Ultra. Like Ultra
Oh.
has it all.
Yep. Ultra's got fans, man.
Yeah.
He does.
Ultra's got fans. Yep.
What
He's
happened?
back.
Oh, we thought you gave up. You're like, oh,
No, I had to go
You're like,
I had to go to the bathroom. Sorry.
Oh, I thought
okay.
he totally quit. He was like, fuck it, I'm out.
I thought it was
No.
yeah. So good.
Ultra, does your Body Hat Syndrome cassette come with the comic? Is there like a separate comic in there? I used to have that on cassette, and I don't now.
Nah, it's the it just has the Humpty Dance Awards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has the
liners are the best. Let me grab the CD.
Tommy Boy definitely got their whole accordion line off of me.
Ooh.
Got that right. Oh, the line, yeah.
And then I went one deeper. I went accordion and then small paperwork inside. What's
Yo,
that?
This shit
You
right
sure
here.
did.
Oh wow. Yeah,
That's a comic. The comic that comes with the CD.
Who's the artist, Flatline?
It's Shock.
It's
Who
Shock
did it?
G.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shock
Stop
did
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
God.
I swear the cassette came with it too, but I could be wrong.
yeah, man. Look at this shit. Seriously. The PE.
Yeah.
And then
And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of negotiating. It's hey, listen, man, it's something when you could get what you want.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Hey.
it wasn't like I wasn't pushy because I mean I was telling people, I said, listen, nobody's doing this and you want to get fans, and I would just basically say our fans deserve the best, so let's make this happen.
Yeah.
And they would make it happen. Of course these costs are accrued back to you, but
Right.
if they're going to charge you X amount and you can get X amount plus a penny over on the budget, then you're going to get charged the same whether you got some bald cassette with one, lazy piece of whatever versus something that has effort in it. So I want to make sure that all of our effort was and look, and it paid off. People were actually cherish every note on the line. I said, yeah, they're only going to get that album once a year, and you want to give them everything because we don't have radio stations or people telling everybody exactly what we are and what we feel and stuff. So you want to give it to them right here and then while you have a chance.
Yeah.
You don't know when that next album is coming.
Yep. Yeah. No, I always appreciated that about the stuff that you put out. You guys always had. There was a lot of thought and care put into it.
Oh yeah.
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 We knew that had to happen because it made you want to keep that album close to you all throughout the year.
Yeah. Yep.
Then also we got to understand that the industry is a construct. It's not even it's not this thing. Oh, the industry jerked me. No, but however, it's a copycat industry because what works for one label, other label's going to copycat.
Sure.
But it worked well. Gave a lot of people jobs.
Yep. Yep. That's right. Hype Sal, I think there wasn't there going to be a PE comic?
There was a few PE comics. Well, back in the day, they were talking Marvel, and I got some of the sketches, but they whatever and we've had PE comics from Adam Warlenta, aka Illis,
right?
Made a 4 comic book series of incredible work. Matter of fact, Ellis probably had the most comprehensive, realistic PE comic to date. He understood the nuances of hip hop and also comic books better than anybody else. I think with Marvel, I think Kyle Baker was considered, but it was like the PE story had so much, it was so much of a fertile soil in the story of PE and everything that it was almost like, well, you better write a good ass story, and the artwork better be good to enhance it from what it already is.
Yeah.
So
right. Yep. Yeah, I think it was about around the time of the Big Joe crash. KRS did the Joe crash.
Yeah. I remember KRS. And KRS-One is quite impressed of my artwork, which is always good because he's an art person. I gave him my art book.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't know that.
I don't know if that ever came out.
I don't think it did.
No.
What? That
Ice-T Players comic.
Yeah,
this
man.
is in the Warner Brothers.
Home Invasion.
Yeah, it's not in the Priority Records.
Yeah.
Press.
Speaking of which, Doc, tell everybody when the Ice-T vinyl is coming out because everybody seems to want it.
Oh man, yeah, I know, right? I think I know the they got the first batch of pre-orders because Ice was signing them online.
Yeah. It's like November. I need to look at the calendar. November 3rd, I think.
Wow.
Is when it drops.
I think so. Yeah, the 3rd or the 10th.
Okay, so right around the corner.
Yeah. I got my pre-order in, of course.
Nice. Yeah, that's a lovely set.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
How do you Ultra's going? He's like taking another bathroom break.
Who knows? He
You know
was
what?
sick on Sunday, so
You know what does come out on November 3rd? Let me grab it.
another Stet single.
No, unless I don't know about it, but but this comes out on November 3rd.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
Rex
Man, look at that. That looks incredible.
They did a fantastic job.
And it's the Coke bottle vinyl, right?
Yeah, it's got the lyrics.
Yep.
Got the lyric sheet. We did a lyric sheet, and then this shit.
This shit.
Redunculous.
Oh yeah, that's
Look at that.
beautiful. Yeah.
My favorite part.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on.
I picked this up in Barnes and Noble.
Yep.
And this is a weird thing right here.
Wow.
Yep.
Arista Legacy.
Wow. And then Sony bought Arista.
Sony bought Arista, yeah. Yeah.
Look at that.
So that's new repress. Wow.
Repress, but still kept the profile.
That's dope. They kept the profile, yeah.
Yeah.
Profile.
Man.
It's like massively glossy.
Excuse me?
That is massively glossy.
Yeah,
It is.
it's super glossy.
The vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Man.
Davey D produced all this.
That record's fucking amazing.
It is.
So
Music. 22 original
shit, I might have that.
original song.
K-Tel.
I might have that one. Maybe.
Oh,
Those are great. Stereo.
I love it.
Straight out of,
Love it.
straight out of Canada.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
Those wacky
There was
Canadians.
one person that went from hip hop into K-Tel. And that person goes by the name of Jonathan P. Pine.
Wow.
Flatline. Every time I hear somebody say Canada, it just makes me hear my father's. I am not Canadian. Yes, you are.
Raised by rap. 50 years of hip hop. Wow.
I know this is Sony's attempt
Oh, that's what that is.
trying to satisfy 50 years of hip hop.
Right.
And so Sony was able to come out. It's got Genius Rap because of course they got Profile,
Right.
and this was put together by Mass Appeal.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
He went and also acquired who? Jive.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of classic joints in Sony, but they didn't know what to do with the program. Hopefully, maybe the And You Don't Stop radio show is CDOC again, and all of the skillful people that we have can go in and really mine and curate these companies properly. On it, at what? They also went and bought Loud too. So you got It's Tricky by Run DMC. It Takes Two, Rob Basic, Easy Rock. That's Profile. Can I Kick It? Tribe Called Quest. That's Jive. Summertime. Jeff and Fresh Prince. That's Jive. Funk Divide. That's Social Death, which is already on Sony.
Yep.
Insane in the Brain. Rough House.
Yep.
Cream. Wu-Tang Clan. So they bought Loud.
Yep.
Shook Ones, Mob Deep. That's Loud.
Yep.
Ready or Not. Fugees. That's Sony. State of Mind. New York State of Mind. Nas. That was Sony.
Yep.
Watch Out Now. The Beat Nuts. And that was Loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Miss Jackson, Outcast, that was already Arista. Clips, the Clips is what? Loud?
No.
No, they would have been Arista.
Maybe.
It might have been Arista.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Dead Prez was what? Loud?
Dead Prez was
Yeah,
loud.
Dead Prez was loud.
3-6 Mafia.
I was loud too, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Or maybe
I think 3-6 Mafia was loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Clips was Arista. Yeah.
Okay. Too Short's Jive. UGK was
They were Jive too, weren't they?
They were Jive. Yep.
Yeah.
Jive.
Yep.
Then the late, on side B you got Travis Scott, 21 Savage, Doja Cat, Future, ASAP Rocky, Lil Nas X, and Bia.
So yeah, 3-6 Mafia was loud,
Mm-hmm.
and then they did one record on Columbia.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Wow. Super bad.
Super bad.
You had a nice haul there, man.
Repress though.
Yeah, that's all right.
I know.
I know.
I know.
Yo, man, K-Tel is one of my favorite compilations ever
Yeah.
Of course.
on K-Tel.
And then we would have like the record clubs, and the record clubs were like what?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hits of the 60s.
mm.
Heartache by the Number by Guy Mitchell. Marty Robbins, El Paso. Go Away, Little Girl. Steve Lawrence. They Long to Be Close to You, Johnny Mathis. I Will Want for You, Jim Neighbors, a.k.a. Gobo Pyle. Side 2. The side 2 is like the jump off. Well, at least on the first one. Mr. Tambourine Man by the Byrds.
Oh yeah.
But then they go right from the Byrds into Somewhere My Love by Ray Conniff,
Okay.
whose daughter used to do a lot of stuff in the music business. She was a bad woman. Then you got Woman, Gary Puckett and the Union Gap. On a Clear Day, You Can See Forever. O.C. Smith, the same one that made Little Green Apples.
Yeah.
But most importantly, the last track on here by one of my favorite groups, later on, recut and recorded. No. Before that, actually cut and recorded. And this was a cover. You Made Me So Very Happy by Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Oh.
Yeah.
Recorded on Motown by the great Brenda Holloway,
Yeah.
who also brought us Every Little Bit Hurt.
Yeah. Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
You're lucky I can't find my Blood, Sweat, and Tears tape.
I'm
Flatline.
looking for my CD.
You made me so very happy. That's my jam.
Yo, spinning wheel.
And I'm so glad right.
What is happening?
There you go. There we go.
The jam is Lucretia McEvil. Lucretia McEvil. That's my
No,
jam.
my joint is Go Down Gambling. That's the fucking joint.
Blood, Sweat, and
Yeah.
Tears.
Yeah. Go Down Gambling is the joint, bro. Woo.
When you want to talk about one of the great voices, Thomas is one of the great voices of all time.
Yeah.
Thomas's first name, but I will. Yeah. Lucretia McEvil. That was like one of the original.
That's the jam.
And of course, Spinning Wheel. Spinning Wheel, which was sampled by Sam Sever for third base.
Did you see Knackworth?
What he said?
Oh, yeah.
Lucretia McEvil was sampled by KMD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What song?
Oh, sample snitching. I'm sorry.
I know, we totally blew it, dude. Totally
Sheesh.
fucking blew it.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
I got everything but this blood, sweat, and tears tape.
You're gonna get in big trouble for all the sample snitching you did tonight.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, people
Damn it all.
they always could get a great lead in on playing special records on the Don't Stop Radio Show. They also could get a highlight of who has done and did what on Flatline Hip Hop Gods, also the Hip Hop Gods radio station. I try to let everybody know we got a fantastic thing going on because when they go,
Yeah. There you go, Ultra.
there you go, there you go.
the super hits.
Super hits.
You go into the Bring the Noise app, you can easily go to the right hand corner and pull down Rap Station. And I just think that letting people know that is the thing that most apps don't do. Boom.
Mhm.
I mean, where you guys are programming it, I'm just saying that Flatline, what you're doing over at Rap INST, we gotta get you involved over there on Rap Station, Ultra Mag. You were ready made, you were tailor made. Get some of your audio mixtapes on, but that's my boss over there, Flatline. So if I don't show up on Friday, it stops all the wheels from turning. But we gotta get you on one of those things. You too, Jenny. Jenny, you got any old recordings of you at K Day?
Nope. Not a thing.
What you got archived that's special?
Oh my God. You know what? I don't have any of it archived.
You bring God down for a minute to us and let you and God tell us what you have for us.
It all got thrown out when I left.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
It all
God.
got thrown out.
Oh,
That's
wow.
like that bucket of tapes that Flavor had in his mom's house.
It wasn't a bucket of tapes, Doc. It was a garbage can, a metal can full of tapes.
Oh,
damn.
The most classic. And when I tried to get it from him, when he told me that his mom threw him out. There's some great. It's something like there's some great things, and this will strike deep in the collective souls of Ultra Mag and Flatline. There's some things that will never come back. Once they were thrown out and into their
yeah,
they're gone forever.
Yeah.
ever.
Most you can probably get, Jenny. It's like, for example, I'm pretty sure that K-Day ran a non-stop tape of the station because they have to do it for FCC reasons. But it's very low frequency and probably unintelligible.
Well, yeah, it's garbage. But yeah, all of that stuff got thrown to the wind.
Mm.
You mean throw the wind? I mean, did they set it out on the garbage? Did they actually what happened?
Now you know what? The weird thing is, there's a guy, Matthew McDaniel.
Okay, I know.
Okay, that has some of the old carts. Has some of the old 8 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
From the radio station.
Hey, let's track down Matt, Jenny, and get Matt on the show.
I track him down. I talk to him constantly.
Well, you want to get Matt on the show, Jenny?
Okay.
Matt is tell him Chuck wants you on the podcast. Matter of fact, Matt was probably the first purchasers of my art when I was doing it through another gallery and an art coach. And Matt came down to my showcase down on Sunset and bought 2 pieces. One, I did a illustration of Beyonce and Jay-Z in front of the Mona Lisa.
Wow.
He does these crazy, what does he call them? They're like 3-dimensional. They're so weird.
Matt is the
Um,
archivist of the West Coast.
yeah.
Matt Yang is the first archivist of the West Coast hip hop, and nobody could come close. And I have his home video. You might have came across it, Doc. Forgot what he called it. Not Rhythm Rock Live, but something like that.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yep.
He's got
Every
retarded footage. He used to spend all of his time going through the radio station with a camera.
Hmm.
If Matthew wasn't there with a camera, you know, it he was the first person to bring Queen Latifah to LA, and she stayed in his apartment.
Yeah.
He's got and he's just got ridiculous memorabilia, you can call it. He's got that gigantic statue that was at Ice-T's,
Oh, really?
that whatever the warrior was or
I'm gonna
whatever.
ask Matt: does he keep it? Because the hardest thing with collectibles, as everybody here knows, do you keep it organized or does it end up like San Francisco? So that would be the
Yeah, he's
question.
got ridiculous stuff.
Huh?
He's got ridiculous stuff.
Does he keep it archived neatly? Well, we'll ask him.
Yeah, he every time NWA or Dr. Dre or anybody like that is looking for
Footage.
old stuff, they got to go to Matthew because he's got it all.
And I hope they pay him well because that's what it's all about. Matt deserves it because he carried a camera around when it wasn't popular, and he knew the value of the culture to the culture if he didn't know the value of the dollar part of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Matt is that guy. You know, you got to hook up, talk to Matt, say we would like to get him on the show, and
I'll tell him.
Talk to Matthew McDaniel, y'all. I'm telling you, he's a gem, and this is one of the things I like to commend everybody on this show because I think what we're going to seize, what we're going to go out and seize the opportunity to do is getting some more consistent people here on the show like you're already doing. But I think even with myself, maybe getting that extra, tiger by the tail.
Yeah.
And your name come up. I know Jenny was like, well, I don't know, maybe I'll bring Matt, but do you guys know Matt and all that? And I'm telling you right now, he's the one to definitely bring on the show because he's a one of a kind.
Have you signed the door?
I signed the door for Matt. He brought it to me. Yeah, he brought it. He drove the car up and right there.
He has. They, where K-Day was, basically got dismantled, and it's just like a warehouse, something. And you can't even get up to it now. But he went and got this heavy, thick door from the production room and tore it off the hinges. And he's had so many people sign this thing that ever came through K-Day or, had something to do with K-Day or whatever. Yeah, he's got crazy signatures on this door.
Yo, man.
Renticular is what he calls him. The artwork that he does. What?
Jennifer, tell him to come on and bring his friend. Bring his friend.
Who's Matt's friend?
I'm not saying that, Jennifer.
Jennifer knows. Jennifer's working on it.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, she's working on it. Yo, man, you want to talk about stuff that got thrown out? if you guys can see it, the Yo Bum Rush the show
What?
vinyl instrumentals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to have stupid stuff. But a lot of it was like, the LA Dream Team, and probably had all of Arabian Princess stuff before anything else. Somewhere there's probably videotapes of when Coolio was part of the
Low profile.
when Coolio was part of the public affairs department when we used to go around to the high schools before
Oh.
anybody knew who Coolio was.
Right.
Huh.
Oh. I did the movie Burn Hollywood Burn with Coolio.
Right.
One of my acting roles.
Yeah.
Um,
Coolio, we had at the radio station, we had the public affairs, what did they call them? Anyway, there was all of these quote unquote kids who we would take to, if we had to go to a high school or whatever it was, wherever we were showing up as K-Day.
Wow.
And it was Ice-T, if I could get him on the phone. It was Coolio, and whoever his partner was, I can't for the life of me think of what the guy's name was. Who else was in that?
Was a Dub C in low profile with Coolio too? I think I remember Dub C.
Dub C and Aladdin were low profile.
Okay.
And then
The Mad
Coolio
Circle
was with Dub C and with the Mad Circle.
Mad Circle.
Yeah.
Circle. Yeah.
Yeah, but any number of mix masters, Joe Cooley before anybody knew who he was.
I saw some footage on Joe Cooley just yesterday.
Yeah. It just, all kinds of. There's got to be tons and tons and tons of footage.
Matt got it. That's what I'm telling you.
And there's probably tons and tons and tons of footage of the one. I'm going to tell this stupid story again. Lisa Canning, this was her first week on the air.
Wow. Lisa Canning. Wow.
And Greg Mack was doing a Friday Night Live. And I stayed back at the radio station with Lisa. And the first, Greg said, "Okay, we're gonna cut it live," and and doing the countdown. And the very first thing anybody heard live over the air was, "And my name is Henry motherfucking G." And Greg ran and yanked the cord out of the wall. We were over there cleaning the board clean.
Wait, that was who?
Henry G.
Oh, yeah.
And my name, that was the first thing you heard. It wasn't even Greg saying, Friday Night Live, whatever it was, and my name is Henry motherfucking G.
Wow. What did you get any were you there when Ice-T's Syndicate compilation came out?
Was I at the radio station?
Yeah, when Ice-T's Syndicate came through as a compilation.
When was it? What year?
89?
Yeah, I was there.
89, I think.
89 or 90.
Probably there.
Yeah.
Right, Syndicate coming through.
But yeah, all of those guys, I had spent so much time.
Oh, 88. My bad. Sorry.
Oh, so I was definitely there.
Yeah, 88.
That had to be around the time that I spent inordinate amount of time at Africa Islam's house.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you got it right, Flatline. Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Who is that? Do we know?
On
That's
the cover.
Ice on the cover, isn't it?
Is that Ice?
I think
It
so.
looks like it.
Did Glenn shoot that?
Yeah.
Oh, Glenn shot it. So
Yeah.
Put it back up.
Gotta be.
Flatline.
that's
Yeah,
Bird.
that's Ice.
Yeah. And the mug.
Yeah, that's got
just
that's
so
gotta
good.
be.
Yeah, that's a winner.
Look like mug shots.
Yeah.
That's gotta be
That's
Glenn
dope.
because of the wide angle lens and shit.
Yeah, it's
Totally.
Glenn. Yeah.
I
Totally
think
Glenn.
I think that probably LL found out about Bobcat at one of those Friday Night Lives.
Yeah, you might.
That had to be when,
I think-
had to be when LL showed up, and we had told whoever was with him, don't wear any red, don't wear any blue, don't this, don't that.
Well, there was also the L.A. posse, and that was Darryl and Muffler, Dwayne Simon, and immediately I think what they had just finished doing Breeze, and they produced Kid Flash, which didn't take off. Nobody knew who Kid Flash was, but it was a project. It was a project.
And
Nobody pulling up
and
Kid.
no, and they produced the Wise Guys,
Wise Guys.
Oh yeah, right.
which had an
Yeah.
early.
That Breeze album, man.
This is an early Big Ill from Ill and Out Scratch
Ah.
and the Wise Guys.
Oh, and C-Doc, you had asked me for something in particular in the album he just held up. I just spoke to him yesterday, and you may be getting exactly what you wished for.
I don't remember what I asked for.
Well,
It's gonna be a horrible Christmas.
then
It
I'm gonna
is.
tell Breeze, screw it, don't do shit.
Oh no! Wait. Wasn't I supposed to send something?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
They're gonna send you something.
Well, I do want to send something. Maybe I didn't talk to you about that yet, but I just working on something else, right, Ultra?
Got to get JJ Fallon that just has a street name out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and did you see that they're gonna name a street after Easy?
Oh,
Oh,
nice, nice. Wait, who are they naming the street after? I missed it.
JJ Fad.
Oh, word.
And actually, they're gonna name. There's a street in Compton that's gonna be called Easy Street.
Nice.
Go figure.
Right?
Same street, so they better not be doing no hustling on it.
The last, as far as I know, that was the song Easy Street from the original Gangsters soundtrack, right? Is that what it was from? Was the last Eazy-E song produced by Dr. Dre?
Wow, okay.
It had the Just Ice sample in it, didn't it? That the going way back sample.
Boy, here you go again with the samples.
Maybe.
No, I didn't say the record. I'm saying the record that had the same sample.
I
Jewelry
gotta
TV, I have a
listen to it again. I haven't heard it in a long time.
I think it had the same beat as going way back as Just Ice. If I recall.
Yes, Jeweler TV, not to be confused with Mikey D and the LA Posse. Different LA Posse.
Oh,
Yes.
different LA posse. That's Laurelton, not LA.
Yep.
Not Los Angeles. That's Laurelton, Queens.
Yep.
Jeweler TV says he has a Mixmaster Spade record.
There you go.
Wow.
Hey, so Flatline, when am I getting my radio show, man? You heard Chuck. What's happening?
Whenever you want to let's do it. Yeah.
All you gotta do is do it, Ultra. And
Yeah.
I used to have a radio show years ago. It's called the Net Show because we always rep New Jersey.
Hold it right there. Oh, do you have tapes of that old show?
You know what?
Tapes, what is old?
We posted in this.
Everybody else's tapes but your own?
Yeah, Chuck. That's how it is. But I think my partner, I think he might have them.
See, the key at Rap Station also is also correct me if I'm wrong, Flatline, is that with 2024 we're going to get into the realm of playing archive shows. You know, maybe we'll figure out one of the states. Probably, and you don't.
Is that what we're doing?
Flatlines like we are.
But
I mean,
That was great.
we can, I guess.
Flatlines like, huh? We are?
Is that one of them?
we'll play
I have to digitize this. This is Lady B on WHAT AM radio. I still have this.
That's your show.
No, this is Lady B from 1981.
Digitize it and get it over to us, man.
Wow.
We'll put that, right? We'll slide that right in. You could go to the And You Don't Stop station, and that's going to be a repository of old shows.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go, Flatline.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Now
what
you
you're
know.
doing, Flatline.
Oh, Flatline. I got it. We'll talk. I got the show. I got it.
All right. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you how hot we're on it. We were just getting to just a little bit of a threshold, and Geechee Dan from Lawton, Queens, he's or like a WBAU kind of graduate, I mean, he's part of who we had, and he wanted to come to us to do Planet of the Tapes. He had all the tapes, but we couldn't reach. No, it wasn't like we couldn't reach a chord. LL was all Rock the Bells was reaching out to him as well, and I was like, do Rock the Bells.
I talked to him, and then like maybe 2 weeks later, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go with LL."
Go because we don't care. Look, go with LL, but send us your tapes.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Can I tell y'all my Geechee Dan story?
Please.
So I did that show. Shout out to my brother Lonzo Trailer. I Am Hip Hop the Game Show, and it was me, Geechee Dan, and was another guy. And Geechee Dan comes in there with these Grandmaster Vic tapes from like 1982.
Wow.
And here's the thing. Geechee Dan beat me, not because he knew more than me, because the way that it was, he was pressing the button before I could do it.
Oh.
So, because I knew all the answers, and if you watch it, it's on YouTube. He beat me by like a point or 2 points, and Jennifer knows because I gave her an ear beating about it because I was hot.
I was gonna say, isn't that your favorite guy?
Oh, I was hot. I was like, how am I? Because it's on camera. I lost. I can't lose, man.
Right.
Oh, I know, Chuck. I know who Geechee Dan is very well.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how often Geechee Dan's show comes on Rock the Bells, but he's there because of, and we just say, hey, man, do that. LL's gonna pay you a little bit, something, even if it's $100 a month. But I said, do that. But you know what? We don't care if you have a great show and that's like Rock the Bells Radio. We'll play it.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
The WH.
Ultra's about to bust a gasket.
We don't care.
I have matter of fact, because I said this to this guy, but this is the perfect thing. I was talking to this guy on live. He's from Canada, but he had a track coach.
Isn't everybody from Canada?
Just about.
Those wacky Canadians.
But he had a track coach that used to live in New York, and he would bring him Red Alert tapes, like just record. But when he passed away, the coach passed away, he left him all the tapes.
Wow.
That's the show. I know the guy.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I know the guy. And I was trying to figure a way with him because I was going to tell him, let's go on Twitch and we listen to the tapes. He's got commercials and everything.
Oh, that's
like
dope.
they just press record.
Yeah.
And I was going to say to him, we'll, talking about the songs and how we felt about it. Whatever. I'm telling you, I got it. I'll figure it out.
Number one job in order for it to be applicable, and I'm not going ahead speaking out of order, but gotta digitize it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Standard and clean and bright and loud and oh,
I want the commercials. I want the commercials for my next or for not my next, but for our next
See that?
Chapter 2. Right? Chapter 2, Mr. Chuck, you know it. And chapter 3 too. Yeah.
We already got it mapped out.
We got it mapped out. Chapter 2's already rolling. We got songs for that.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been grand.
Yep.
And tomorrow I look to be in Madison Square Garden for the first Knicks game, hopefully.
Oh, wow.
Dracula going first Knicks game of the NBA 23-24 season.
Wow. Nice. Enjoy. Safe travel.
I'm going to be on the road to hit the bird, people. Salute.
All right. Thanks for coming through, Mr. Chuck.
All right, Chuck.
I'm going to keep rolling, take it to the air, and take some melatonin.
And everybody can catch you, Flatline, and myself Friday night for the Angie Don't Stop radio show.
Yeah.
Rap Nation.
Yep. Got some good, interesting things this week. Last week we do a couple of great archive middle sections up in there. So
yep.
I'm looking forward to this week as it closes out yet another month in Hip Hop 50.
Yeah.
Yep. And currently in the background we're running our new segment. Jennifer goes to the liquor store. I've been waiting actually for her to do this on the air for forever. Usually she does it after we end the show. But what's our man wearing? What's our man wearing today?
California t-shirt.
There you go.
Sweatshirt. Hoodie.
Word up.
Yep. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There
Yep.
Amazing.
Then he goes to the liquor store. All right. So,
in the back seat with Jennifer O'Jenny. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. And then you can catch Jennifer, Ultra Bag, and DJ Soulbuck every Sunday for the mixtape. Mr. Chuck, if you're around next week, we're going to have that you just were talking to in Cincinnati. Julia Beverly will be on the show next Wednesday. Yes.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody say goodbye.
Have a good day.
Peace.
We'll catch everybody else next week, next Wednesday, on another episode of It's C-Doc again. Thanks for watching, everyone. And thanks for watching on the replay. We will see you next week.
See ya.